What's up, people? It's comic news time.
Hello, everyone.
Yes, I'm here with Captain Logan from another Earth, apparently.
Hi.
Yes, I'm having a crisis right now, and I'll figure it out later. But so I got a question of why was Eric on the show last week?
Really?
And people are like, how come you just didn't have like one of the other co-hosts doing? I'm like, really? Does that guy hate Eric that much? By the way, he does.
Well, I've been thinking about this. Every time I'm gone, we explain where I am. We never explain where everyone else is. There's a reason we don't all come together on one show.
Yes.
See, here's the thing. This week was actually going to be the week where everybody got together and did one big thing.
It was gonna be our epic episode.
We all called the government and we were like, hey, this is really important and we need helicopters. So we each got our own private helicopter and we all got flown to the same city.
Yes.
But then, we are in fact all in the same city right now. But see, what happened was Manos, King, and Captain Logan all arrived before we did.
Uh-huh.
And King's helicopter kind of fell and landed on the ground. And then Captain Logan showed up, and luckily he had a pen on him, and he broke it, and the emergency traked King. But King was already dead, so yeah, don't expect any videos from him. Even the emergency trach couldn't save him.
Yeah, it was real sad. You can imagine our reactions when we got the news on the phone.
So Captain Logan isn't here because he's mourning. And then when Manos landed, he found out Rob Liefeld was in town, and he's currently hunting him.
Yeah. I actually walked by him. He was at a gun store.
And so everybody's kind of off doing that stuff. So we're kind of the only ones here.
And Kaja was even going to come here, but the Americans kind of beat him up when he got here.
And apparently the British don't have helicopters. They're not that advanced yet.
Yeah, the stupid broomstick.
He was like, how can I get there so quickly? It will take weeks to get there by boat.
And magic broomsticks don't exist. I'm stuck.
Yes.
So, yes, now that we gave you that explanation, because we all know you were dying to hear that.
Yeah. All right, so the first three stories are kind of one story that I wanted to cover together.
Okay.
Because, all right, so the first one is this one that Aaron Eckhart is, what does it say? It says specifically here, actor Aaron Eckhart told MTV News Comic-Con he has been asked by Christopher Nolan to reprise his role as Harvey Dent Two-Face.
Mm-hmm.
I went and watched that interview.
Yeah, I did too.
That's not what he said.
He said, if they need me, I'll try and be available.
Yeah, he said, I'm available. If they want me, I'm available. I thought this was really weird when I first read it. That's why I had to look at the interview, was because Nolan has said when Joker died, that was it. There was no chance Two-Face was coming back.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I was like, that doesn't seem right. And I looked at the interview, and what do you know, that's not what he said.
It's just people mishearing stuff, yeah.
And then the other one which kind of ties in, which is, again, it annoys me. They're like, which of the three Inception stars will be the Riddler? There is nothing to indicate it will be the Riddler. It just says that one of them might be a Batman villain. There's no... Why? Why do we instantly assume it's the Riddler? And
they all be carrying these weird question mark shaped canes around, Eric, so people...
Well, that's the thing, is that people keep being like, the popular rumor is the Riddler. I'm like, you know what? Even if it turns out to be the Riddler, that's been the popular rumor since the second Dark Knight ended, and Christopher Nolan has said he didn't have anything for Batman 3 until about, 8 months ago.
Yeah.
So even if it happens to be the Riddler, the rumors weren't right. They were just lucky. Yeah, I'm like, this is so much bullshit. And I really don't see DiCaprio being in Batman 3.
I can't see that at all because I'd be too focused on saying, why the hell is Leonardo DiCaprio wearing that? He looks silly.
But there was a rumor or an interview or something, I forget which, that Joseph Gordon-Levitt was in talks. I think it was an interview I saw where he was in talks to be the bad guy in Batman 3 because liked working with him so much. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and then Tom Hardy, he was in Star Trek Nemesis. I don't know.
Okay, fine. That's the only movie I've seen him in. Then I don't know who Tom Hardy is.
Did you see Inception?
I still have it. Damn it.
Oh, okay.
I feel bad about it, but I haven't been able to. Well, I'm trying to find a friend to go with me because I hate going to the movies alone. I feel like a loser.
I went alone. I felt like a loser.
I might have to do it if I can't find anyone because apparently people are like, I don't care about looking like a loser in the theater. I'm going alone. I'm like, but I do.
But and then the third story, which kind of ties in, but not really, is that they've announced that they're doing a Justice League movie. Except that this is the only place on the internet I've seen this.
Uh-huh.
I didn't see this anywhere else, and not at CBR, not at iFanboy, anywhere. And they even say here there's no script, there's been nothing officially.
One guy said we might do it.
Yeah, and
not even someone important. It was like a guy getting coffee.
Yeah, and it says that Ryan Reynolds is in it. I kind of call bullshit on all of this. This has happened before. We've had a Justice League movie in production, and that one was cast, and then it fell apart. I really, really doubt we're going to see a Justice League film before Nolan finishes up. Because he's got his Batman thing, which there's no other superheroes, and the Superman thing, where there's no other superheroes. Although there is a rumor that the Green Lantern movie will feature some character from Green Lantern mythology who's the one who accidentally created the multiverse. So there's a possibility that we'll get a DC multiverse, and if we get that in Green Lantern, I could buy them doing a Justice League movie and just say it's not in that universe.
I could buy that now with that explanation. If they do it, if it's even real.
Yeah,
and when I saw this, I was like, well, I don't know if this is completely true, but the interesting thing is it wouldn't feature Superman and Batman. I think you talked about it on, I don't know when, it was a long time ago, but you talked about it on one of these videos where you were saying it would be interesting to see a Justice League movie or just a DC Universe continuity without Batman and Superman.
they're kind of reserved right now.
Yeah, I know. So they had no choice. But when I saw this, I was thinking, well, if this is real, I said to myself, I think it'd be interesting. Whether or not it'd be good, who knows?
You should maybe stop talking to yourself. It's kind of scary.
I keep saying, hey, do you want to kill all humans to myself? And I'm like, I'm not Bender from Futurama. Why am I saying this? I'm weird.
And then the third you is like, but I'm a human. That would mean I'd have to kill me.
Wait a minute. Does that mean I'm Deadpool now? I mean, like in the current comics?
No.
Oh, thank God.
Because you say it out loud. You don't know. And you're acknowledging that all three are you.
They're all different. One of them has a goatee.
Like that movie with Michael Cera where he has a mustache when he's evil?
Kind of.
I didn't see that movie. It looks kind of funny, though. Okay, so the next story.
Yes. Now, basically, this is, I think, one of the very first things we talked about was that we're getting some 2000 AD trades in America, and some of them just started coming out. Someone's been talking to me, said he just got the first Judge Dredd case files, but they announced that there's going to be a American version of it, like published in America through Diamond. It's going to be basically, it's going to be. They said they're going to change the format, and at least the first couple issues is going to be reprinting more popular stories and strips. So, yeah.
From what I understand, the final goal is to get 2000 AD publishing in America that's caught up to date with 2000 AD.
Yeah.
In England, and that's really interesting. I'm not sure if I'd pick it up because, again, like they say in the article, and like they say, the people putting this out, there's never been a real 2000 AD push in America. The biggest thing we've gotten is, Judge Dredd's kind of spike in popularity in the early 90s.
Mm-hmm.
I've never read 2000 AD. Like, I honestly don't know whether I would like it or not. The only thing I've read is some Judge Dredd stories here and there.
I've read nothing.
Well, see, there you go. I don't know. I just kind of feel like
I kind of want to read it because Kajib's videos talking about the case files make it sound cool, but that's just Judge Dredd. I don't know about anything else. 30
years ago, though. You have to
remember I know.
The biggest thing that came out of this for me is that we're finally going to get a Zenith trade.
Yeah. That
which is The article here calls it his magnum opus. I've never heard it referred to as that.
I've heard that once or twice in other places.
Really? Because the thing I mostly heard was that it's what got him, it's what drew attention to him. I've never heard that it was like the best thing he's ever done. I've heard that about Doom Patrol though, and the Invisibles. The Invisibles, that's the one. The Invisibles is the one that I hear is his magnum opus.
Yeah.
Which was also the height of him being high. Like literally, those are stories.
Yeah,
about experience he had. I was like, I really want to read that, and apparently The Matrix ripped it off.
Speaking of stuff apparently ripping off stuff, or maybe not, just coincidence, you could take this one, Eric.
Okay, so apparently Matthew Vaughn went and saw Inception, and
unlike me.
Yeah, and there's a hallway fight, which is the most mind-blowing, amazing fight scene ever put to film, and everyone agrees with me.
Thanks for making me feel dumb for not seeing the movie yet, Eric. No.
There's a guy at work who saw the movie like a day after. I was like, "What do you think of that hallway fight?" He was like, "I would pay $10 just to see that again." I'm like, "I know, right? It's an amazing fight scene."
I'm gonna go then. I was gonna go. My brother wanted me to go see the other guys, but I'm gonna see that instead now.
But apparently, Matthew Vaughn had a similar scene in X-Men First Class. And they're taking out about 12 pages of script, and they have to rework it and rewrite it.
It was going to be a scene that takes place in like a space shuttle or something.
Yeah, which
my first question was, why the hell are they in space?
Well, the X-Men have been in space before.
Well, wait a minute. I'm still confused. Is First Class connected with the movies?
We don't know.
Yeah.
With the casting, I kind of keep thinking that it's not. But, I mean, Wolverine 2 is still coming out, so I really doubt that we're going to get two continuities. So,
I'm like, okay, there should be a space fight. There was going to be a space fight.
To be fair, Wolverine Origins kind of ignored a lot of things in X-Men 1 and 2. Yeah. So, if this just happens to ignore a lot of things from Wolverine and X-Men 3, I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
But so apparently, and I really respected this. Mm-hmm. I really respected that he didn't put like a scene out and then have everybody, because this has happened before where someone might have actually had the idea before it gets famous somewhere else.
Yeah.
And then they put it out and everybody's like, "Oh, you ripped him off," and they're like, "Nope, I had this idea before them," and nobody believes them. So I kind of have to respect the idea of being like, you know, this just blew everyone's mind. Maybe we should not do this.
Yeah. And another thought I had was, great, now we can't see Professor X floating in zero gravity. That has been taken away from us forever now. God damn it. I
didn't read that it was in space. I read a different article than the one you sent me, and
from what I've seen, yeah.
If it's in space, I don't think it would draw as many connections. I don't know. There's a whole gravity thing going on. It's not fully anti-gravity in the fight scene, so I don't know. I kind of want to do the next one because I think I kind of know more about it than you do.
Oh, this was supposed to be yours. I had a lot of these arranged in the way where you would read these.
Yeah, and that
but we're gonna switch over to the next part.
All right.